TLC's hit series 90 Day Fiancé is no stranger to spin-offs. In fact, the series has already seen nearly 20 of them, and more are inevitable. Some of the offshoots are based on a twist of the original show's premise, while others focus on some of the series' most famous characters. With Darcy and Stacey and the family Chantal in the middle of successful runs of multiple seasons, there are a slew of other popular characters who would make great subjects of their own shows. Some because they are genuinely likable, and others because viewers can't get enough of their antics. Danielle Chvali. Though initially panned by fans as being phony, Danielle has managed to eke out a nice spot for herself in the 90 Days universe. Far from perfect, Danielle has a past that follows her, from criminal charges, extensive debt, and of course her divorce. All of that makes her an interesting character, and a great subject for a spin-off show. Her participation in the spin-off shows illustrates that she isn't done with being in front of the camera, and her newfound success as an influencer shows she has some personality. Annie Sue and Toborowski. Annie and her husband David have become 90 Day Fiancé mainstays since their original appearance in the series, and they are one of the most heartwarming couples. They have participated in several of the spin-off shows, and are one of the most stable pairings to ever come out of the series. Unlike a lot of the other stars of the show, their relationship is strong, and they actually make a solid duo. Even though they are unlikely, because of their huge age difference, they defy the odds, and have hung on. Following their life together would make great programming for TLC, and would switch up the formula. Paola Mayfield. With her relationship with Russ in limbo, Paola has struck out on her own, and is exploring a variety of different career opportunities. Though she has appeared in several spin-offs, she hasn't been on 90 Day programming for several years since her separation from her husband. Despite this, her life would make excellent television as she tries to balance her career as an actress and professional wrestler with her personal relationship with her husband. Just her strange career alone would make great TV, but the added angle with Russ would make it gold. Kalani Fagata. With her relationship on the rocks, while trying to raise 2 children, Kalani has complicated life perfectly tailored for a spin-off series. Like a lot of the couples on the show, Kalani and her husband Asuelu quickly learned that the reality of married life was not exactly what they had pictured. With the many personal differences stacking up, and Asuelu's reluctance to help with the children, the drama builds. Kalani has appeared on a few of the show's spin-offs, and her success with fans online would make her a prime target for a series of her own. Jorge Nava. Jorge Nava's time on 90 Day Fiancé was overshadowed by his wife Anfisa, and together they were part of some of the show's biggest controversies. While she quickly made a strong impression on the audience, Jorge was left to try and keep up. Eventually, their relationship crumbled, and both have departed from the 90 Days fold. Though Anfisa has gone on to do constructive things with her life, Jorge quickly ran afoul of the law and spent a stint in prison. Now that he has been released and has had a large physical transformation, his exploits are all the more interesting. His life after prison, trying to piece everything back together, would make riveting television. Lauren Bravarnik. Lauren's relationship with her husband Alexei is one of the strongest in the show's history. Together they raise their 2 children and pursue their careers with relative stability. Unlike other couples from the show, the Bravarniks are a tailor-made couple, and their exploits have garnered a tremendous following on social media. They rent opposed to appearing in spin-offs and have been featured in several of them. Their journey as a young couple raising kids together would make for interesting reality television, and the 90 Days fandom is already invested in their lives. Molly Hopkins, the no-nonsense woman from Georgia, first appeared in Season 5 of the original series, and fans watched as her relationship with Luis fell apart. Her much younger ex-husband has since gone on to remarry, and she is pursuing someone else romantically. She has appeared in spin-off series, and fans love her powerful personality. Her genuine likability and her quest for love are two strong reasons why fans would tune in if she was the focus of her own show. She hasn't shied away from the spotlight and has garnered a large fan base of her own after appearing on the show. Nicole Nafziger. Nicole made an instant impression on fans when she first appeared in Season 4 of the main series. Her personality immediately put her at odds with the fanbase, and she has continued to stir the pot ever since. Their on-again, off-again relationship made she and Anne one of the most memorable couples on the show. Her relationship status has been up in the air, and everything she posts on social media seemed to be untrue clickbait. It is obvious that she isn't afraid of the attention, and a show about her trying to get her life in order would be riveting television. Anfisa Nava. Anfisa quickly made herself the biggest fan favorite villain in the show's history when she appeared in Season 4 of 90 Day Fiancé. Fans were glued to the screen to see what outrageous thing she would say and do next, and that attitude quickly crumbled her relationship with Jorge. Since her one season on the show, Anfisa has not appeared in any spin-off series and has begun focusing on her fitness. Fans flock to her social media, and he maintains a healthy following on Instagram. A spin-off centered around Anfisa and her large personality would keep fans coming back week after week. Big Ed Brown. One of the most unique characters to come from any of the 90 Days shows, Big Ed was simultaneously loved and hated by fans. His short stature and unique appearance immediately made him stand out from the crowd and made him the butt of jokes, which he eventually embraced. His antics did, however, come with a bit of hypocrisy when he constantly criticized his then fiancée during Season 4 of Before the 90 Days. Fans are polarized about Big Ed, but regardless of their opinions, they tune in to see his appearances in The Single Life. A show that exclusively followed Big Ed would offer a different view of the controversial cast member and give fans everything they wanted out of a 90 Days spin-off.